Welcome back. Happy New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, depending on when you see this video. I want to talk about something that should have been a nice, heartfelt story. Now, the Washington Commanders' safety, Jeremy Reeves, proposed to his girlfriend, Michaela Worley, after the Commanders defeated the Atlanta Falcons in Landover, Maryland, on Sunday. Worley happily accepted Reeves' proposal, and then the couple hugged and waved at the cheering crowd. That sounds like a nice, interesting story. Cute little thing to do after your team wins the game and they get to the playoffs. Here, let me cue it up and let you guys see it. See, that was very cute. That was very heartfelt. You had the crowd cheering. Seemed like a pretty nice story. And if you think it ended there, you'd be sadly mistaken.
But wait, there's more.
So you see, this lady right here, she's known as Only Kia on X, formerly known as Twitter. Now, that's Only Kia with 5 A's to be exact. Now, she decided to throw a monkey wrench into the celebration. You see, Only Kia decided to clip his celebration, and then she wanted to write above it, "Not the same man who was in my DMs trying to fly me out in F. I think the F not." Now, from her vague statement, some people met it with skepticism. Some people were rightfully mad at Mr. Reeves and called him a dog. Some people really didn't buy too much into her story because it said it was the same man who was trying to. So one man asked her about it, and she further elaborated on it. The man stated that she missed out, and this was her response. "Laugh out loud. No, I flew out there, got effed, ate good, got some money, and came home." Now, she also released a snippet of a video where you really couldn't tell who the people were, but it sounded like they were having sex. So I guess that was her at the time doing a secret recording of her and him doing what they did, which is crazy. But at the same time, I just want to talk about, of course, this isn't the first time that this ever happened. It's been several times where you've seen an athlete or entertainer propose to his girlfriend, and some lady pops up and say, "Hey, I was with him," or did something with him. You know, that happens with guys who have money and access. But I really want to talk about, why do women do this? Okay, it's not like this man was hiding his fiance anywhere, or his girlfriend. She's his fiance now, but it's not like he was hiding her anywhere. You knew he had a girlfriend. Now, you went out there. Now, if he was begging for you to come out there, you said, "I know he has a girlfriend, but go ahead and fly me out there. Let's go do some freaky stuff, and you give me some money, and I'm on my way." Okay, that's a transaction. Now, I don't want to come out there and say sex worker, but okay, that's a sex worker, and that's probably trafficking, which, I mean, some people have different definitions and meanings, but that's what it looks like, and that's what it is to some people. You went out, had a good time, you got paid for it, you ate, and you went home. That transaction's over. My problem is, why wait? You didn't say anything the whole time. I don't know how long ago this was. I don't know how long ago he's been with his girlfriend, but obviously this has probably been some time. You didn't say anything. You let this man go on with his life. You saw him every week on TV, and his girlfriend's in attendance, so you knew he had a girlfriend. So you wait till he wants to get married, and now you want to go blow it all up and say, "Hey, I was with him." This is where I don't understand the reasoning. The only thing I could think is clout. You want clout. You want people to see, which, we're in a social media age. People don't care if it's infamy or good. What I mean by that is, people don't care if it's bad clout or good clout. They just want the clout, and they want people to follow them and see them. Because why would you wait until a person proposes to somebody to say, "Oh, by the way, he's not a good guy because he was with me"? If you really wanted to say this guy was a bad guy, you could have exposed him when he first reached out to you and said, "Hey, this guy reached out to me while he has a girlfriend. He's a bad guy." You didn't do that, even though you knew he had a girlfriend. But instead, You chose to get full out. You chose to do whatever you had to do with him. You chose to go eat, and you chose to get paid, and then you went home and you never spoke of it again. But then when you saw that he was getting married, you said, oh, I gotta throw cold water on that nice celebration and say, hey, I was with him. And this isn't the first time people did that. This isn't the first time a lady has done that. But I wonder, what's the reasoning? Do you just want, are you jealous, or is it just clout? Because you didn't say anything and let this man go on with his life, and you were living your life. You never told anybody he's with this guy, but then it's just, ooh. So you just been holding that in the cut until, well, I'll hold this in case he ever decides to get married to that lady. I want to jump out and tell everybody he's not a good person, or I want to let everybody know that I was with him. I just never understood that reasoning. You could have just took that to your grave, or you could have just, it was over. It was transactional. But then again, I think a lot of these people, they want to hold it for clout, or they want to hold it for blackmail, because why would you even try to do a secret recording of you and him doing stuff unless you were going to use it for blackmail later, or to just discredit him for something? I think some of these athletes really need to start thinking when they go mess with some of these ladies. I know it's never going to stop because these guys are young and they got tons of money, so they're always going to fly ladies out, and there's always going to be ladies going, regardless if you're married, got a girlfriend or fiance. There's always going to be ladies going. But can we please, for the love of God, leave this in 2024 trying to expose people, well, fake expose people under the guise of getting clout? Because that's all I really see right here, is a person who wanted to get clout off of this poor guy's proposal, because you kept this in the tuck for a long time. Didn't say anything. Probably were never going to say anything. But once you saw that he got a little bit of national attention, because if she just put this out there, like maybe he broke up with his girlfriend and she put that out there, it wouldn't have hit like it hit now. But you saw that he got a little bit of national attention. He was in the New York Post for this. You know, it was on national television. Once you saw that he had that national television, boom, let me put this out here. Now, boom, you got in there. Now it's all over the Shade Room, all these other places, and you got a little bit of clout. Maybe you got some followers. You got people interacting with you. Everybody's trying to figure out who you are. So it just looked like you wanted clout. And please, could we stop the clout chasing in 2025? I think I said 2024 earlier. I'm sorry about that. But I mean, leave that in 2024. 2025, let's stop that, because it's not a good look. Now, obviously, he's probably still going to go marry his girlfriend, and they're going to live happily ever after, and they're going to spend millions of dollars. And you're still going to be on X or Instagram or wherever you're at, still servicing people. I don't understand that. We got to do better. Anyway, that's all I got for that. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of that? Do you think that was cool that she did that? Do you think she should even flew out and did that? I mean, I think if you provided a service, you provided a service, and that's the end of it. There's no need to go on or try to expose somebody. You knew what it was when you did it. Anyway, let me know in the comments. You think that was right? That was wrong? Let me know. Peace.